Now we're going to discuss more of the procedural rules. Okay, there's a lot, so we're just going to go over the main ones. And remember, there are manuals behind the desk if you ever need to reference them. We talked about the remembering rule. Yes, sir. How most of the time dreamers are not allowed to take memories of the office into the waking world with them. Most dreamers? Yeah, like the intern Alan. Because he's so good at lucid dreaming, he is able to take most of his memories with him back to the waking world. Wow. Yeah, but he had to agree to a non-disclosure agreement to be able to be an intern here. Cool. Now the dreamer files. Okay. The dreamer files are a modified soul file. The oneiros don't need them because this is their realm and they just know all of the dreamer's information, but they had them made for us. Right. They tell us which room the dreamer is going to and what they've done to deserve that room. That's cool. Also, I'm sure you've heard the term loophole. Yes, sir, you almost have one. Almost. Masters of dreams are not allowed to usher someone through the gates of death. Now, sometimes people do expire in their sleep and one of the cycle pumps comes in and picks them up, but we're not allowed to be the cause of it. Okay. There is a phenomenon that happens at times. If a dreamer falls off a cliff, before they hit the ground, they wake up startled, heart racing, breathing fast, and scared. This normally fades and they're able to fall back to sleep. But if they ever do fall and they don't wake up before they hit the ground, they never will. That's the loophole. And if it ever happens, we have to call a cycle pump to come pick them up because their soul slams into the office and it's really not a pleasant thing. It doesn't sound like it. Well, there are nice things that can happen too. Really? Yeah, we've been able to let someone's pets that have passed on visit them in their dreams. Nice. Family members, loved ones that have passed on can visit them in their dreams at times. Awesome. Sometimes, as you've seen, we've dealt out a little hell of our own to those who deserve it. Yes, sir. There's been times we've been able to rescue people from hellish lives with a good dream, even if it's just for a night. Really? In fact, you know Will, Mac's friend? Yes, sir. Well, he had a horrible childhood. His parents were awful people, and not only did they not take care of him, but they used to hurt him. That's awful. One night, when he was really young, he came through and Mac was working the desk. When Mac touched his file, he got flooded with all those horrible things he had been through, and somehow Mac accessed magic, and the entire office broke out into music, and Mac took him flying. That's awesome. It meant so much to him that he carried it throughout his whole life. And when he crossed over, one day he was looking for a meeting in the Great Hall and stumbled into the office. Mac helped him by giving him directions, and Will remembered who he was. That's how they became friends. Yeah, Mac is awesome. He means a lot to you, doesn't he? I love him. I have a secret. I think he loves you too. Really? Yep. When should I tell him? When you're ready. You have an eternity. Thank you. You're welcome, dear. Mr. Poppy, I do have a question for you. Anything, bud. Mac has told me before, but I'd love to hear you tell me how you and Mac got here. Well, that's a crazy story. But go get Mac because he likes to hear it too. Mac, come on. Poppy's going to tell me the story about how he got here. I'm coming.